Hey, this is D Blackout, and welcome to another edition of Relationship Reality Check. And today's topic is, if Rihanna wanted your man, do you really feel that your relationship would be safe? And I repeat again, if Rihanna wanted your man, do you feel that your relationship would be safe? And I'm not talking about the simple fact on a sexual tip, because you have a vagina, she has a vagina too. So it doesn't matter. Some look different, some are tighter than others, but at the end of the day, they still achieve the same goal. I'm talking about the perks of being with Rihanna. Okay, let's walk down that lane for a minute. Let's say you're out one day and your man is by himself and she just happens to get out of the car and sees him. Now, I've come across couples who say that, oh, my man wouldn't do this. I love him. We in love together. We've been together 3 to 4 years. He's not going nowhere. Okay, so let's go down that note for a little bit. Rihanna comes at him in a different way. She sends the Phantom to pick him up. She takes him shopping. They drive off into this private jet where, he's never probably flown private before in his whole life. They're going to the Lakers game, and that's in LA, by the way. The Lakers against the Clippers. They're using 4 seats, and you say you wanna get on the 2 train and go where? Huh? If your relationship is built off of superficiality, meaning looks and ass, if your relationship is built off of that, then I don't know if your relationship is safe. And that's a valid question, because now a lot of you women are saying, the chances of my man ever coming across Rihanna is slim to none. But that's one thing you didn't factor in. There are an abundance of Rihannas and Beyoncés and Halle Berrys out there, but they're just not on television. They're independent women who are well-to-do, they have their own place, they have their own careers, but sacrificed maybe a man that was really meant for them. Now here they are in their late 20s and their freaking mid-30s, and they don't have no children, never been married, and they don't mind. Now they can go from the age of 23 up to the age of 37. And guess what? Who falls into that bracket? Your man. So while you're still trying to make a career or trying to establish yourself, your man is still a target for the simple fact. Let me give you some case in points. When Mary J. Blige got married to Ken Do, guess what? He was already married, but Mary J. wanted Ken Do, somebody else's man. Not only was he married, but the man had 2 children by a previous wife, by a woman. Now here's the thing: when Britney Spears went out of Kevin Federline, not only was he dealing with Shay Jackson, but she had a child on the way. One was in her stomach. But the lifestyle and the perks that come to dealing with Britney Spears drew her away from her man. Look at Alicia Keys. What Alicia Keys should have said was this: Swiss Beats, I don't care what you're doing or what's going on with you with Mashonda, but guess what, brother? Clear that up with her, then come back to me. She didn't wait. She went after this woman's man. Now, at the end of the day, yes, Swiss Beats is the superstar, but guess what? Mashonda is just a regular woman who's married to a superstar. So when I say to you, is your relationship safe, or has it really been tested? And that means not being tested by, Shaniqua or Tanya that works at Dwayne Reed or Walmart, but now you get to the point where lawyers and doctors and CEOs and women who are very well-to-do are now going after men because they don't need them for financial reasons. They need them for companionship and maybe a potential mate. Case in point, J-Lo and the young guy. So when you look at this, I want you to ask yourself, is your man really safe if Rihanna or Beyonce or any of the women that I named really wanted them? What is your relationship really built off of? Is it built off the shallow surface of what a person can provide and do for you? Or is it built off the essence of what y'all do for each other? And when I mean do for each other, I'm not saying purchase. Remember, some of the best things in life can be bought. So when a woman walks around, it takes a lot of work to keep a man. What are you doing to stimulate his psyche? What do you do to make him think about, wow, how can I be a better man, or how can I become a greater man, for us, for our relationship, for what can come into the future? What are you doing? Or are you just another accessory that just happened to be there in my space or in our space as men. Because remember, women are emotional, men are physical. So a man, he can be physically attached to you, but if he's there for the whole physical aspect of the relationship and because maybe you're arm candy, well, guess what? Rihanna is the perfect catch. She's young, she's beautiful, she's well accomplished, and she could probably make his dreams come true, opposed to him trying to make your dreams come true. And she has two breasts and a vagina just like you too. So when I see a lot of women, they're like, oh, my man loves me. How do you know? Has he been tested? Has a woman really came after your man? And you have to protect what you really care about. Nourish your man. Build that. Put relationship equity into your situation. You know, take care of each other as a give and take situation. Have your man to the point where if he sees another woman, and then that's another thing too. There's a difference between having love for a person and being in love with a person. Case in point, when you have love for a person, you're entertain the fact that you're taking another person's number. But when you're in love with a person, you'll say, you know what, brother or sister or whoever, I'm good. My woman is right over there. And you are so proud about saying it, opposed to, you know what? I give you my Facebook, but guess what? Facebook is going to also be the doom of the situation for the simple fact that it's the only platform where a married woman can meet a single man. And they can talk and they can chat and it's okay until something happens. This is D Blackout. Once again, love is blind. Make sure that you can see your partner with your eyes closed. Because when I look, I hope that I can. Until next time, enjoy.